What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JusticeXFalls. We back at it again with another video, and today we're looking at Immortals of Aveum. This is a preview from IGN. This is the first-person shooter with no guns. It's just straight magic. You really have like a gauntlet that shoots magic, and then you weave spells with your other hand and shit. It looks kind of wild. Like every time I see this game, it looks more and more interesting. So we're gonna see what IGN has to say. Again, not that IGN is the end-all, be-all on gaming and things of that nature, but it's convenient for me to doing reaction videos because I'm always going to give my own opinion anyway after I watch anything. So we're going to just check this out. So without further ado, let's get to the video.
I love first-person shooters.
Me too.
Always have, always will. And in particular, I love single-player first-person shooters.
Me too.
Mix a compelling narrative in with some great set pieces and repeatable fun gameplay that makes me feel powerful in some way, and I'm all
This
in.
looks crazy, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Also love something that feels fresh and new, which is harder to come by in this expensive-to-build, risk-averse genre. That's why I was intrigued to spend a few hours playing Immortals of Aveum, whose Mad Lib sounding name belies a great idea I haven't seen in an FPS in a while. It has 0 guns in it.
Just gauntlets that shoot magic.
By now you've already seen that magic takes its place. It's a smart choice that allows plenty of depth and variety between its 3 magic types, and the result thus far is a game that mostly had me smiling the entire time I played.
He said mostly. So he might have something bad to say.
I say mostly because, well, let me get Avium's big blemish out of the way now. Its dialogue and main character are not good.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that.
Some Triarch shit right there.
If it's a shooter or action adventure game that's like over the top like that, I don't care about the story. Now, if it's a game that's meant to be narrative driven and the story's whack, then I'm gonna accuse it. Like if there was a Yakuza game with a whack story or anything from Ryuga Gotoku that was bad, that had a bad story, I would say that because the game was largely driven around narrative driven games like LA Noire, Detroit Being Human, shit like that. Those are narrative driven games. So if the story sucked there, then it's a problem. But games like this, who gives a fuck about the story? I don't.
You play as Jack, a generic, cocky rookie who has developed the rare ability in this universe to wield all 3 types of magic, red, blue, and green.
Okay.
Neither Jack nor the words that come out of his mouth match the tone of this fantasy universe at all.
Say again? I'm losing you.
You do know I can just see you waving your hand around, right?
Maybe this was on purpose to try and avoid being yet another fantasy game, but it just doesn't work.
I have no memory of that.
That's a
I'm not looking
nitpick.
forward to an entire campaign's worth of Jack's cringy dialogue with his superior officers and their ever war against the bad guy.
No more long lines. Convenient.
Dismissed.
That's a nitpick. That's a nitpick. Not a lot of people are gonna care about that.
That downside seems to be drastically outweighed by the good stuff in Aveum.
There you go.
Namely, its combat and its visuals. I'll start with the former. While it's true that the tricolor magic spell combat at times mirrors a traditional firearm, like the green magic spell that's functionally all but identical to a minigun that even takes a moment to spin up, the ways they can be combined and upgraded really allows you to feel powerful in every battle. Maybe you use your green magic's machine gun-like ranged attack that homes in on its target slightly to go at some enemies from mid-range before switching to your blue magic sniper-like shots to pick off other foes from afar. I had fun
That's
putting
tough.
my bullet storm-like lash to good use to rein in enemies.
Yo, Bullet Storm. Yo, I bought that like a couple years ago. No, a few years ago on Steam. Cause I never got to play it when it came out on Xbox. It's one of the games I never was able to get when I was a kid. Bro, that game is so fun even to this day. You gotta play that. I gotta get back to finishing that. I got it on Steam. I probably played it on my Steam Deck.
Before blasting them with my red magic shotgun-esque attack. Frequent mini-boss fights and regular big health bar boss fights called for liberal use of my handful of Fury Ultra attacks, powered by a separate mana bar. My favorite of these sends out an underground shockwave that sends a cascade of sharp rocks jutting out of the ground when it reaches its intended target.
That looks crazy.
In short, there's some real opportunity to show off your skills here, and I can see strategy-minded action game players like our own Mitchell Saltzman making some really great combat montages, much better than what you're seeing here.
I think this comes out this month too. That's 3 games this month. I gotta buy.
Magic systems and
Street Fighter, this game, Immortals of Aveum, and Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, y'all gonna get a lot of content coming the end of this month and into next month too.
Impressive combo capabilities are Avium's Unreal Engine 5 powered graphics. To the best of my knowledge, Aveum will be the first major Unreal Engine 5 game to release when it drops on July 20th for the Xbox Series
Oh,
X,
July. Whew.
PS5, and
Whew.
PC. Simply put, it's gorgeous. From the in-game cutscenes that show off really incredible detail in the characters' faces, to the spectacular environments you'll battle in, Aveum definitely looks like a game that would not have been possible without the new consoles. Studio head and game director
This can't go on your PS4.
whose resume includes Dead Space as well as Sledgehammer's Call of Duty games, confirmed to me that it will run at 60 frames per second on consoles, which is not just a plus, but more or less a must, given the fast pace of Avium's first-person combat. As an over 40 gamer, Immortals of Aveum does remind me of something near and dear to my heart.
I ain't over 40.
Raven Software's long ago fantasy first-person shooters, Heretic and Hexen. It's a
that kinda look fire.
collection at best, certainly, but I feel like I haven't seen magic and first-person shooting blended this well since those 90s classics. I'm not optimistic that the full context of Jack's story will make his or anyone else's dialogue in this game any more bearable when I get my hands on the full version, but I'm
Nitpick
quite
again.
confident that the magic-fueled combat will keep me hooked until the end. For more on Immortals of Aveum, check out the official reveal trailer, and for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
But yeah, this game is definitely gonna be one to look out for. Like I liked everything every time I see this game, I like what I see. Like look at how crisp this looks. Like this looks crazy. Like the graphics is gonna be intense. Games like this, I don't care for the story. So he was talking about he doesn't like the dialogue of the main character because it doesn't fit the world. But honestly, that's not going to be a game breaker. You might take off half a point or a point in your review because of that. But other than that, I think this game will live up to the hype. I think it would be like a game like in the 80s, like if we're talking about aggregate score with like Metacritic and stuff like that. A game like in the 80s, possibly even 90, depending on, how smooth it runs and, what it offers after you finish the post game, but for what it is, for what I've seen so far, and I've seen a decent little chunk of it, I think it'll be a good game. We'll see. Definitely copping this July 20th. Expect some content from me from this game on the channel. So y'all let me know what y'all think though. Y'all fucking with this? Or you're not, let me know. So, y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.